Hello, RC Flying Fun here, and today what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my little UM Corsair out. Now you notice I said UM. This is not the UMX version of it, this was the previous version. Before the AS3X came out, I bought this one. I got this really cheap. I can't remember where I got it. I think I bought it off of RC Groups. Guy had it for sale and he didn't want much for it, so I bought it. Now, like all my other planes, I've made some improvements to it. It has been converted, and it's now 2S. As you can see, the original version of this is the F4U-1 Corsair, which had the 3-bladed prop. Well, I basically turned this into an FU-4 Corsair with the 4-bladed prop. And this is a prop off of the UMX P47, and works rather well on this plane. Now, I got a really calm night out here. I've flown this plane in a little bit of wind, and without the AS3X, it is kind of jerky and jumpy, but it is manageable. I mean, it flies well, even without it being AS3X. So, don't want to go into too much detail. I mean, there's been a lot of people convert these planes and turn them into 2S, so I'm not going to go over that. And actually, the UM board is actually easier to convert to 2S than the AS3X board is, because you can just switch it to, it has a brushless mode and a brush mode, and you just switch it over to the brushless mode and plug your ESC into that port and you're good to go. It's ready to go. I mean, all I did now, I did make a mount for it with my 3D printer that's down in here to house the motor, but I hit everything just right. You can see it's still got the stock sticker in here of the original motor. I hit it close enough that got the spacing right and everything on it, and it come out really well. So without talking too much about that, now I do fly. These are my Nanotech 45 to 90C batteries that I've been using on it. And once I hit the CG, works really well. And this plane, amazingly, I can keep this thing, I mean, it'll fly for a good 8 minutes. And a lot of fun to fly. Now, my second reason for coming out tonight, one thing I've noticed with this plane, I don't know if it's the noise the prop makes or what, but I have a lot of barn swallows out here. I live out in a rural area. They love this plane, and I wanted to get some footage of that tonight if I can, because when I put this thing in the air, I will have probably, sometimes I have 20 birds flying with me and around me, and doing all types of maneuvers and stuff, and I just thought it'd be nice to show that for once. So here we go. Let's get this guy in the air and see if we can get the birds to come up and play a little bit tonight. Got the transmitter turned on already, so let's get this guy all plugged in and get him ready to go here. Get our tone here. Yep, we're good to go. We got tone. Let's do our pre-flight check here. Ailerons, elevator, rudder, and we got power. So let's get this guy in the air. Now this plane performs really well. It has basically, it's like my P47 that I did. I mean, this plane will climb straight up, and I'm going to try to demonstrate that right here. I'm just going to launch it straight up. And there it goes. Unlimited vertical. Which I like. I don't like a plane that's a dog. Now let's see here. Let's slow him down. I have to get it going slow or they won't come around. I have to kind of prod the birds into coming out to play. Here they come. There's two right there. As soon as I put this thing in the air, here they come. I don't know what it is about this plane, whether it's the noise or the color. It's dark blue just like they are. And I don't know if they think it's another bird. But they will fly with this plane. Let me get them to come around here. There's one. See if there it is. Watch. And if you listen close, you can hear them chirping. I'll slow it down here and get them to come in. Now, I don't try to hurt them or fly into them or anything. I just like to fly with them and watch them chase. Look, I got two of them chasing it right now. And it's weird, sometimes they will actually try to maneuver with it, and but they don't know how to do loops. That just messes them up. When I do loops with it, they don't know what to think about that. See if we can get some more of them to come out here. There they are. It's the funnest thing. I miss them birds when I fly out here in the fall and in the winter. I miss them. I have quads and I flew them a few years ago, and there was a couple of the quads that they really liked too, that they would come out and fly with me. You hear my transmitter. I've got it set to 7 minutes on this plane. I think I kind of miss my CG with this battery because she keeps pitching up in the nose. There they are. There's about 5 or 6 of them. There's one come after it. Look at them. It's just all of a sudden they'll be here. I've got like 6 or 8 of them that will come and fly with me. Look at them, are flying around here. It's the neatest thing. See them birds out here with this airplane. You can see this plane has really good performance. I mean, I'm only about 5/8 throttle right now, and it'll climb, loop, barrel rolls, straight up. You get it back down here where you can see it. I know this is a small plane. If I don't keep it in tight, you're not going to be able to see it at all. Look, straight up. Let me let off my throttles here and see what my trim is like. And it's pulling to the right just a little bit. Let me bump her back the other way. There we go. Might have bumped my, have to keep giving it up elevator too. Let's give her some up elevator here. Get her to quit nosing down on me. There we go. There's one coming after it. Watch. No, we couldn't catch it. They try so hard to catch it. They were good little birds to have around because they eat their weight in mosquito in a day probably. Now when I get my 2S P47 out here, the motor makes the same noise and they come after it the same way. And it's slow enough they can catch it. They can't catch this plane. When I open it up wide open, they can't catch it. See, there's 2 of them chasing it right now. Okay, let me bring this guy in and land it. Timer's yelling at me and she's getting a little doggy. Feel him. Means my battery's about shot, so let's bring him around here and bring him in. Now, usually what I do, I come out, take it around right here, and just shut the throttle off and just glide it in. Keep the nose down till I get where I want to go. There we go. Nice soft landing. This little plane is so light that even if you do get a little messed up on your landing, usually you don't hurt it. If you know, you can see it on here, but I did crack both wings one time when it was set up on the 1S version. I come out with it, it was kind of windy, and I was landing and stalled it from about here, and it went straight down and broke both wings, but no big deal. They're really easy to fix if you have that foam safe glue. I just glued them back together, and no worse for wear. It didn't hurt it a bit. So, well, I hope you liked that. I hope you enjoyed the birds. Like I said, when them guys leave here, they'll be leaving in probably about 3 weeks. They're all gathering up now, getting ready to go. It's kind of odd. It's early in the year for that. It's still, late July, but a lot of the birds are already gathering up, getting ready to leave. I've seen them out here in big groups. So, but anyways, like always, if you like that, give me a big thumbs up, and please subscribe. And until the next time, see ya. Bye.